Greetings, fellow faction party members. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector, Ashes of the Domain. Episode 5, the BreakFire Alliance. It would be great if you neutron star orbital period a little faster. I'm glad it's not realistic. In real life, this would be like spinning like a Beyblade and it would be impossible to dodge. So like, I'm glad it doesn't do IRL orbital period or rotational period, because that would be horrifying. But yeah, this one's been slow. We got Manticore. I like Manticores. Solar shielding, which would be helpful in this case. Extended magazines, escort package, converted fighter bay. We did get a research databank and some other stuff like Gauss cannon. Going back for the debris. I didn't forget it, I just got blasted away. Squall in the debris. Not terrible. How much have I used this mod? Not much. Hence the, like, no spoilers tags in the description. A little bit. You know, in my own time preparing for the stream. I've only had 3 days to prepare for the stream, because it was voted for me to play, like, 3 days ago. I played a lot of Starsector, though. How much? I don't know, because it's not on Steam, so it doesn't track. Man. Really just being very stingy with the habitable worlds here. Oh, you're a friend of Kesar. Cool. Very cool. Have you worked on the project yourself, or are you just a fan of it? And were you a friend of Kesar prior to the mod, or because of the mod? Because I've never modded for Starsector, but I've definitely done mods for other games. I used to be a coder in my past life, or my past profession, or whatever, and so I'm familiar with the modding world. Are we there yet? No! My luck is terrible. When I was playtesting for this thing, I found, like, really nice worlds immediately. And I had my pick of the litter, if you will, of terraforming and colonizing targets. And here, it's just like, ha ha ha! You get dregs. Just pure dregs. And organs, I guess. 600, or 167 organs. Mm-hmm. The bread and butter of my cannibal trade. We are 7 light years from Katie's. Okay, so we're still well within the sphere of influence, and we'll just keep popping around. Yeah, I probably... Oh, okay, this system... I'm just gonna quick save, just in case. This system might not be so good to hop into, because it's probably full-fledged Ordo. Yeah, it is. What is that? That is a Shrike. So we've got a barren desert, barren. So not likely anywhere that I'm going to want to colonize. What I can try to do is put some distance between me and the Ordos and hit the prelim scan. Yeah, that worked. So I have preliminary scan data for these 2 planets. Often the systems with active Ordos in a Nexus will have ruins, but they might have pre-collapse ruins, which means ruins that I cannot crack into because they're guarded by a holy hellstorm of ships. Yeah. Eat fuel trail, Ordo. I also have a lot of insulated engine set up for my fleet, so I could hide from the Ordo pretty effectively. Oh, it was not pre-collapse. My 3rd corruptive nanoforge. And more organics. So, yeah, not bad, but not all that helpful. Let's try to ditch the yeah, okay. So this is a Nexus world. There's no ruins there. So I'm gonna get out of here. Well, at least I didn't get ganked. But bye now. I don't know if Pisces is within range of Zeta Kirch, but there's one way to find out, which is to go over there. It's not very far away. I have a lot of colony items now. I have an orbital fusion lamp, 3 corrupted nanoforge, a mental bore, and a fullerene spool. Not a bad selection. A Terran world. Hey, this luck might change, because this barren world looks pretty close to the star, so it'll be hot, and this Terran world is, well, a Terran world, and then there's a desert world here, too. This might be a good colony target. Are we within 10 light years? 8.1, so we are. So it's decivilized, for better or for worse, meaning that it has had pirates. It's kind of a pirate world, if you will. It does have rich farmland and a plentiful organics without transplutonic ore, which is kind of important if you want to nanite boost the soil. It is habitable. The habitability rating is not bad. The Ruins has a lot of guns. So gunrunners used it for smuggling. Copy that. Refenarrak something. Pretty good world, honestly. No complaints there. I'm going to check out the other ones in this system, but that is pretty stellar. Another ruined world. Only moderate ores. This is only hot. It does have extreme weather, which is a bit of a disadvantage. I didn't actually check. Oh, Tacklands. I didn't actually check about the weather conditions of the last world. Okay, there isn't any weather conditions that are going to be a problem. That's good. Because the fullerene spool, for instance, cannot be installed if it has extreme weather. So, extreme tectonic or extreme weather would be a real deficit. It does have 2 stability points, which is nice. Please be hot. Please be hot. Yes! Extreme heat, no ammo. That's what I'm talking about. And pretty good ore. That's what I'm talking about. I think we have found our colony. Yeah. So between the Terran world and that barren world, there's a lot of potential here. This barren world has really good ore. It does not have atmosphere, so it can't be ruined when you set up like orbital works or anything like that. It has extreme heat, which is really good for patrols, for the cryo-arithmetic engine, if and when we get one. So that's pretty stellar. And then this desert world is kind of blah, like, whatever, it's not very great. This one's cold with moderate ore. So this has 2 worlds. Not much else. Now the question is there any gates nearby? I of course could deploy my own gate, but I want to survey the rest of Pisces before I ultimately make a decision. I think, like, no matter what, this is worth colonizing. It checks a lot of boxes, but I'm curious if it's even better looking around. Cold could be a research world. Yeah, that's true. It'd also be great if there was a pre-collapsed facility nearby. There's a gate. There's an active gate in an adjacent system. So that's super awesome. So I could deploy my own gate, but I wouldn't even be hard-pressed to do it because there's a gate adjacent. And this is 10 light years away. Okay. Not that I would colonize this, but still. Just a whole lot of salvage. Am I going to get a random person to join up? I'm thinking yes. Whoa, there was a lot of stuff there. I don't have room for everything, so drop the organics. And I'll check. So the system I really like is called Tarshish. This kind of sounds like I'm lisping. This has nothing in it. That's fine. No, I'm wrong. It has a bunch of POIs. It has like probes or something. Broken ships. Please check the North Nebula before settling down. The Homa Nebula? I think I will. There's some other reasons to do this as well, which is... so there's two approaches, which is colonize the nicer habitable world and try to make a profit, knowing that the colony crisis events are going to be really annoying, or alternatively, try to save up so that you can colonize two worlds, the breadbasket world and the military world, and investing enough... into the military world that it can help to mitigate some of your colony crises events. So the question I have for you guys is, which approach to take? Colonize the cheap world, colonize both worlds. And again, colonizing the cheap world I could probably do now. Colonizing both worlds, I would probably want to save up a little bit more so that I could invest in more fleet self-defense. All right, these are worth enough that I should take them to Chancedon. And the organs should also go to Chancedon. Everything should go to Chancedon, it seems. Because Chancedon has like some massive deficit. Even the organics. Okay, so like everything goes to Chancedon. Copy that. We've also just broken a mill, which is kind of nice. Oh, I forgot my transponder. Oopsie poopsie. I don't know how I feel about selling to like religious terrorists, but money is money, so Alright, you guys want me to colonize both worlds. So I'm gonna want, like, maybe in the order of magnitude of, like, 2 mil seed money. Like, double what I currently have. Meaning I should take missions for pay rather than... Or do some smuggling or something rather than more survey. And I'll survey where I can and when I can, but that's really not the priority. Oh boy. Smuggle, muggle. I am fleecing them with these black market prices. Hello! Oh goodness. Line my pockets. Yeah, let's go ransom off the gamma cores while I'm at it too. Oh, actually, while I'm sitting here, let's refuel off their black market fuel because there's a lot of fuel there. Thank you, and bye-bye! Closest... Scathy will work. Alright, and yeah, let's, No, don't tithe me. I'm gonna blow you up if you touch me. I'm so friendly. You touch me, I kill you! But, like, reasonable. Yeah, it was a good trade. Well, I mean, so I saw that I had, like, really expensive things and that they were in really high demand one place. So sometimes checking the prices when you've got a bounty is worth it, as you may have been able to tell. I am going to... Where is that mission? I'm actually going to take this Analyze Mining Station mission. Because mining stations can have nice tech and stuff. So it's worth me going out of my way for that. In my opinion. So I am here for talking to their admin. Under 50k. A little bit of rep. Nice. So, current priority now is save up to colonize Tarsh-ish, I think it's called. Double check the spelling, but you guys know where it is. It's right here. Tarshish. Yep, I got it. Cool. So, missions that have me going to the northeast. That is really far away, but I definitely have the fuel for it. I'll take this Baron mission and just like kind of swoop that way. It's very drunken path, if you will, but whatever. Now, I'm pretty settled that Tarshish is like where I want to colonize, but it's not to say that I won't pop into some of the other systems on the way to where my my paid missions are, for the potential for even better systems, because you never know. The one disadvantage of Tarshish that the other systems might not have is it doesn't have a gate, and it doesn't have anything beyond 2 decent worlds, potentially. But it does have a lot else going for it. Oh, shoot. Transponder was on too, that's dumb. Okay, hi and bye. Remnants, have fun. Let's get some data off the black hole. I feel like Miss Frizzle every time I fly into a black hole. God, that's a dated reference. Wait, I've already scanned here? No, I've been here then. Yeah. Maybe I've already... Yeah, I've scanned that black hole. Time to bounce out. I failed to notice. 2 red giants. It's a little out of my way. Nothing colonizable here. My eyes were getting too blasted full of rads to be able to tell if there was signal pings. So there's something next to the comms relay. It's probably like a pirate. Oh, no, maybe not. Equipment cache of a buffalo blueprint, a phase anchor blueprint, stabilized shields. The mods that I have available to me are, the list is probably pretty close to being filled out now, which is nice. Headed to a neutron star. Noted that it's gonna suck. So let's drop in on the gravity well of this gas giant so we can hide behind it. And that was a smart play because I immediately got blasted in the face. Research station's really sweet. I wish there was an easier way to have sensor blast cooldown reduced. 2 research, alpha core, autopulse, and plasma cannon. Blueprints for makeshift shield, operations center, shield conversion, phantom phase transport, Atlas pirate, Grendel, paladin, claw. I mean, I'm not gonna complain about blueprints. Not my favorite set, but not terrible. And then accelerated shields and high scatter. Not bad. Not bad at all. Come on. Here we go. How far am I with my topography now? Almost at max burn while in hyperspace. Not that I really need it, because my fleet is super fast. But that's really nice to have when you don't want to have to, like, add AUG drives and things. Doing galactic travel. In sector travel, that's not a help. So I still usually have fast fleets, because in sector, being slow in sector is really dangerous if you can't outrun pickets and patrols and... Oh, God! Like, given the angles of the neutron star, the fact that every time I jump into a neutron star system I get blasted is hilarious. Because, like, it only covers, I don't know, a quarter of... of the system or something. And it's like 100% of the time I get blasted. So, independents like me for scanning? Oh, be a research. Yes, another research station. Oh, I meant to fly through the planet, or the star, not into the... Alright, you only die once, let's go! Race, race, race. Oh, wow! 69 topographical data found. Max burn, +3. We've got Odyssey. Nice. Very nice. Proximity charge, Kopshesh, missile autoloader, extended missile racks, deck crews. More tac lances, auto pulse lasers, more research. Really good finds. Tempest. Even more stuff. Yeah, we're getting loaded full of blueprints. I have Odyssey blueprint and Paragon blueprint. I mean, we're rolling blueprints, so that's really nice. I am nowhere near my survey target, though. I gotta take a more of a direct approach soon, because we're at this rate, we're not gonna get there in time. Shoot, shoot, shoot. There is a lot of ruins here, so if I can lose my remnant tail, both these planets have ruins. I'm too slippery fast! There's something around the jump point. Supply cache. And we're nearly at that threshold. I mean, it's an arbitrary number of like 2 mil, but that's what I thought would be required to comfortably colonize 2 planets at once without going uber bankrupt. I am running cheap though, right? Oh, God. Well, we found their HQ. And more ruins in the worlds. What I can do is try to go dark and sneak my way around. I'm gonna try that. They're too close to me. I was trying to go dark because most of my ships have insulated engines, meaning that I don't have a big signal profile, so I can hide pretty good. So if I can lose them a little bit in the asteroid belt and then go dark, I can ditch them and then do whatever I need to do. Because my sensor profile here is 82, so like you have to be basically sitting on me to see me. And they just extended their search pattern. So, yep, I just bamboozled them. They're going east, I'm going west. I lost them. Plentiful organics location. That usually means a good colonizing target, but I've already been there at Gamma Xanth, because I have a gate that's there, so what planet was that? Okay. At a toxic world, I guess. And there's no fleets around, so let's see if I can't... Yep. Ninja survey for the ruins. Honestly, it didn't get very much. Those ruins are kind of tame. And the Nexus saw me, so all the fleets were alerted where I am, so I don't have very long until I am swamped. Got an administrator that I should fire, because I don't want to pay any admins, so Moon Electra. That's a pretty cool name, but you're fired. I just gained 300 crew and so much food. I didn't check this world. Oh, you know what? Maybe I will check that world. I don't have a tail right now, so now might be a good time. Plus, I don't think I scanned the binary star either. This is gonna hurt my ship, but that's okay. Oh god. Oh, just dodged. Eat dust, loser. Yep, this is another ruin. They're gonna stop me from surveying. Honestly, given how weak my fleet is, I don't even think I could take that dinky-rinky Ordo fragment out. That's how, like, pathetic my ships are. So I'll just, evade it, circle back, and do the survey. I've been getting pretty lucky at, ditching the patrols. Not worth it, but happy I checked. So our quest has us going up to Green here. I have 36 days to complete, and it is 36 days at current burn level away. I think we're going to call that a bust. I definitely took too long to do that. So I'm going to head back to Gamazanth and just gate to core and eat the rep loss. I mean, it's not much rep loss. It doesn't really matter. No, don't touch me! God, they're persistent. You know, I have a fast fleet, right, pirates? Like, you're not gonna catch me unless I screw up. But power to you for trying, I guess. Oh! I was caught. But you know what? I'm gonna shoot my way out. It's been a while since I blew up some pirates, so let's blow up some pirates. I'll drink to that. Imagine being on that buffalo and being like, alright, so we outnumber them. They really only have a few rinky-dink ships and like one pseudo flagship. We'll be fine. And then like I open fire and they just get deleted in one shot. Insert Ralph Wiggum, I'm in danger. Man, I'm so used to having maneuverability. This Sunder, even with unstable injectors, feels slow to me. Okay, pirates, bye-bye. Think again about fighting me next time, perhaps? So, there's the gate. There was, So what world had the organics? Gamazanth, Chase, star system, plentiful organics on a toxic world, orbiting a gas giant. So it's this one here that has plentiful organics. I mean, I don't really care. I'm not colonizing here, so it doesn't really matter to me. I'm just gonna abandon that. Independence -1. Not a big deal. So I'll take like 1 or 2 more missions to make a quick buck, and then we'll start the colonizing process. The only caveat to the colonizing process is I don't have enough crew capacity, so I might have to add some advanced berthing on my current ship so I can actually hold the crew to actually do the colonizing. My fleet in its current state doesn't have the 1,000 crew required bare minimum to colonize. But I can buy a ship to make that change. Buy some Starliner or something. I don't know. We'll see. Oops. Didn't mean to have transpo off. So I'm choosing not to sell any of my blueprints, just a personal choice to anyone. I'm just going to hoard them. The theme of this series is knowledge is power, so I'm trying to monopolize that. Monopolize knowledge. But weapons and fighters and like, yeah, I don't care. Get rid of. So, getting pretty close to that arbitrary 2 mil mark, I would say. Yeah, let's go ahead and just start colonizing. So let's put advanced berthing on some of the bigger ships instead of whatever was there. Oh, that already has advanced berthing. To try to get our pop topped up. Does it already have berthing? It doesn't, but it could. Oh, no, it... Where is it? Is it not allowed on the ship? Oh, no, there it is. Alright, so the Rad Locker can hold 350 plus 100. Stutashti can hold... Oh, okay, yeah, we're fine now. My max crew is much higher. So max crew can go up to 1,300. Yeah, that's plenty. So, we are good to colonize. Current priority? Colonize Tarshish. I'm also going to buy more supplies. And I think we're good to go. So I'm going to be more concerned about reducing colony crises events than I am to be building up my breadbasket world, if you're wondering. That is my tactic, so that I don't have to be constantly harassed to have to defend my colony from crises. So that's just a strategy that I'm going to take so that colony ownership is less annoying. So for those that don't know, as soon as you have a colony, you start to build an attention up from other factions that will want to subsequently mess with you and try to take you down and try to steal your stuff. So I would like to avoid that. Also worth mentioning, we have a raffle giveaway. So the names of these 2 planets to be raffled off. Oh, there's like stuff I haven't found in this system that I'm colonizing too. There's something over by the star. A research... Oh, sweet! My very own research station. We've got defensive targeting array, 2 more research beta core, burst PD lasers, and another research. Lots of research. Be a good jump start. So the first colony I'm going to establish is the Terran world. I'm going to just call it unnamed for now. Faction name will be the BreakFire Alliance. I'm mostly interested in colonizing, so I don't know. That flag works for me. We're going to be the BreakFire, the BFA, BreakFire Alliance, Intrepid, a BreakFire Alliance courier ship that reports after heavy fighting, the BreakFire Alliance is now in control. Yeah, that works. Definitely hazard pay, so it grows. And then the first thing I want to add to this is monoculture plots. So you'll see a whole bunch of new industries here as a result of the mod. So before I do anything else, it's important to note that there is a research tree. So at the very start, you start with the industrial base template, which is heavy production, extractive operation, so on and so forth. And this is already finished. Light production and smelting. And then for rudimentary farming, you have monoculture plots and aquaculture, if you have a water world. And with the databanks that you loot, these research databanks, you unlock the ability to research more technology as it relates to developing, meaning that those research databanks are very important. And I am just going to make the choice here, because this is a breadbasket world, to get some basic farming rather than monoplots. So once I have the ability, I plan on unlocking farming. Quantum Reagent, thank you for the gifted subs, man. So managing the colony, here's what I want here. This colony is going to be a free port for growth. I know that that the stability of this unnamed world is really bad because it is decivilized subpopulation. The advantage of the decivilized subpopulation, though, is it will grow pretty fast. The spaceport is currently building, and then once the spaceport's up, I want monoculture plots, which then subsequently can be upgraded to farming. And then I'll also do a... then I need some basic stability so that this doesn't like descend into complete and utter chaos. So, bang for my buck, probably an orbital station once the spaceport's done. And I'll also do ground defenses because it doesn't count as an industry. And maybe a patrol HQ once the spaceport's built, too. Plus orbital station, and that should get my stability up a bit. The other thing is I can head to one of these stable locations and build a stability beacon. And you have 1 minute left in the raffle for the names, if you haven't entered already. I don't think I have the right materials for comms, because I would need transphotonics. So I'm going to buy transphotonics at my next convenience, so that I can build that beacon. And then the other world here, once I have more people, will be established as my military world. So let's go get some more people and transphotonics so I can get the second colony going immediately. And now that I have a colony, I have colony crises. I mentioned this before, but I am planning on having a little chatty chat with a little Miss Kanta about some of the buildup while I'm headed back to core. So the first breadbasket world is going to be named Dolio. And the militarized hot world is going to be named Nabla. So congratulations, Dolio and Nabla. You are now immortalized as planets. So I'm heading over to Kanta's Den to sort of bribe the pirates to leave me alone. Because I really don't love having to constantly defend my own colonies. So first things first, let's sell some organs and some weapons to them. No blueprints, though. I will need to stop by a Tritech world for the Gamma Cores. I'll buy fuel. I'll buy people. And I'll need to stop at... Ooh. I could smuggle some drugs. I'm going to do that. I'll head to the Thulian Raider base after this to smuggle these drugs. That's some money. Alright, content. I would like to arrange an audience with content. I'm not going to read all this long form because I've done this like a bajillion times. I'm going to bribe them 10k. Take a shuttle down to the den. It's just lore about the den and the warlord. I am not going to kneel. And I'm going to offer an orbital fusion lamp to Kanta. Now I gained Kanta's protection, meaning that most of the pirates will not raid our planet. So if we take a look at the colony crises here, 0. It does not gain at the moment because I don't gain from pirates anymore. I will gain from like Bloodic Path and things like that, but at least this will help to cut down the colony crises events that I'll be faced with. Now that I have a ship full of recreational, legal, illicit drugs, let's bring those over to the Thulian Raider base, and then get a few more people so that I can colonize a second system. Colonies. You are Dolio. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector Ashes of the Domain, which originally streamed live on Twitch January 24th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow pilots.